Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. We're back. It's the Afloat podcast.
Yep.
Um, how you doing?
Good.
How you doing today, Caleb?
Good day. Good day. Nice weather. Good day.
Some of my real favorite days, honestly, are days like this.
Like a 60-degree, not
60.
super windy.
Yup.
Sun's out.
Sun's out. It's
Yeah.
like 60 to 65.
Yeah.
Like nice, beautiful fall weather. Leaves are beautiful, very
Yeah.
colorful.
We are starting to get some color in the leaves.
Starting to get color.
Yeah.
I just like these are the days that are like
Yeah.
this is beautiful. Like Chicago is beautiful, and it's like it's like
We're already halfway through October, which is crazy to me.
don't even get me started on time because it's getting crazy and crazy. I mean, I'm like halfway through my first semester,
Yeah.
and that's for my
Yeah.
spring semester.
It's
fall
going
semester.
quick.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy right now. But we're doing it.
How are you today? Good? You're enjoying it?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
It's good. Everything's been good today. I had a great day with my friends yesterday. And then today I just woke up, chilled for a minute, got a haircut.
Haircut.
I just feel good.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful Sunday. We're doing this on a Sunday.
Yeah. Normally we do it during the week.
Yeah, we usually do it
we've got some
Tuesdays.
busier weeks this week. So
We do.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just an absolutely beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Bears are on right now. We're kind of keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it's funny. Before you came over, I was really just debating like whether I should watch it or not. I was like, am I gonna watch this?
I mean, yeah. They're playing. There's two teams that have only won one game so far playing, so it's kind of just a shit show.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like I was like, dude, I was sitting there and I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like they just don't they're just not good. But I was like, Justin Fields for the past 3 games, honestly,
Yeah.
has not been playing too bad.
He's been throwing the ball.
He's been throwing the ball.
Yeah.
He's been throwing the ball, and he's been getting touchdowns. We've been scoring. Like these past few games, we have been scoring.
You can't say we haven't been scoring. Yeah. That's
So I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Watching the Bears, beautiful Sunday. I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
Want
to get into our fits?
Let's do it. Let's do the fits, please. Can we
Yeah.
start with you?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even look like it's a beautiful day with this fit you got on. It looks like it's dark and stormy.
It does,
It looks like it's dark and stormy.
I've really been getting into the black Air Force One.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Some light jeans on.
Fuck yeah.
Octopus tee.
Yep.
I love this sweater. It's
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What brand is this sweater?
It's a Supreme Griffin collab.
Oh, okay.
Hoodie.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Love the pants. Love the pants. Yeah. Black Air Force One's crazy.
Yeah. I've been feeling them lately, like
Yeah?
the fall and everything. Like,
Yeah?
I think they work for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I always, when I had 2 pairs of Air Force Ones in my life. I had 3, actually, now that I think about it. I had those high tops, if you remember those.
Yeah, I thought you included that in too.
No, I had 2
Yeah.
pairs of white Air Force Ones also.
6th grade, Paolo pulls
Yup.
up with just the like.
Can I tell you, go for it.
I just like. We all just made fun of him.
Yeah.
For the Air Force Ones that he
Yeah.
bought in 6th grade. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
it was funny. It wasn't.
I was doing my thing.
You were
I was doing my thing.
You were,
I was
but
doing my
it
thing.
was just it wasn't the regular whites. It was
No. These were mids to highs. They were black suede
yeah.
up top, and then they were white on the bottom. So more of a luxe, more of a luxe shoe than what I should have been wearing at the time.
Yeah.
Since I was being athletic, but and I was like trying to hoop in them like they were hooping shoes, which is fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Let's talk about what you got on today.
Oh, but shit, we're rocking some better shit today than that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
More of an athletic vibe today, actually.
Right.
Little Nike sock. We'll start off there.
Sure.
Little Nike sock. I always flip the Nike down on the Nike sock. Shout out Jim McMahon. Yeah, Jim McMahon, right?
You tell me, man. I don't.
Bears quarterback. I think his name was Jim.
Couldn't
McMahon.
tell you.
I know it's McMahon. It's his last name. I think his first name is Jim. Yeah, Nike joggers. I just got these yesterday. These are standard, bro. Honestly, like Nike joggers are standard fucking practice. We all get them.
Yeah.
They're so comfy, and I love this color too.
That's
Very
a
glad
really,
I got this brown.
really nice color.
Nice fall color. Really enjoy them. You know, they're just nice. They're cozy to chill. Beautiful fuck. That's delicious sweater on today as well.
Shout out Action Bronson.
Shout out Action. Shout out December 17th at the Vic. Cannot wait. You know, pink handkerchief on. Started throwing these on. I just threw on a pink handkerchief yesterday. Fucked with it.
Yeah.
Threw it on today. You know, pink and brown go well together.
Yeah.
Two of my favorite colors. Brown's alright. Brown's alright.
Shout out Travis.
Shout out Travis.
Reunited that color combo, low-key.
Yeah, he did. He did. He like. I was about to say he low-key brought out that whole like utilitarian era, but that wasn't even really him like that.
He may have
He played a little bit of a part in it for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like he definitely played a part in Brown kind of coming back a little bit.
Definitely.
At least in like the sneakerhead community. I don't know.
Definitely.
It seems like it.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like. I feel like that's a heavy-handed statement, but I don't know. I feel like that's correct.
I think he did. Yeah.
I think he kind of did.
Yeah.
I think he kind of did. Did you see Nike or I think it's Supreme? Is it Supreme and Nike? They're redoing like the Dennis Rodman sneaker, where it has that backward swoosh on it, but it's on like the heel.
I don't know if I saw that. Supreme's doing a Nike collab, but I don't know if I didn't think it was like a Dennis Rodman shoe.
It's not like an actual Dennis Rodman shoe. It was just like he wore it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can try and look for it. I'm low key gonna try and look for it. Complex style.
Yeah, we need James back as the fact checker.
Yeah, we need the fact checker back for real. I can't find it. It doesn't matter, but I don't know. But like, I mean, yeah, like the backwards swoosh was something that was done before Travis with Nike, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. But not as
cool.
like not as
the main thing. Yeah, not like fucking he did it.
Right. Yeah.
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 Fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Great show. Go for it.
So I wanted to ask you, and I'll start it off, but like just talk about like kind of some of like the vision we have for Afloat. Like I feel like we haven't talked about it super recently, you know?
Yeah.
So like, yeah. I mean, just like long term, like just like way down the road, type of thing. Like not even like realistic,
right.
Like yeah. So like, I mean, I think we both want a store. Like
yeah, I've been thinking about that a little bit more recently.
Yeah,
honestly,
like we want a store.
Yeah, we do.
And I mean, it's gonna be in Chicago.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. It's gonna be on the north side.
Yeah.
No offense to the south side, but we're just both north siders.
Right. Yeah. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, preferably, honestly, like it'd be really cool for it to be in like Uptown and Rogers Park.
Facts. Yeah.
I feel like, and it'd be cool, like you know the like corner stores that are like built into like the basements of like apartments.
Facts. Yeah.
That's where I thought.
Like a storefront like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like, yeah, I had no idea you.
Like, and that's been that's been on my mind for like years. Like definitely since. Oh yeah. Like I thought of one place in specific in Rogers Park.
Like the corner store that's like
it's a few blocks,
like
it's a few blocks away. It's not on it's like a block west of Sheridan, but it's like it's right near like the basketball court.
I think I know where you're talking
about.
Yeah.
Man, dude, yeah, I want something like that. You know, nice glass windows so you can kind of see inside. But like, you know, you go in, beautiful white walls. You have a float written. You know, in beautiful colors, and maybe you have some balloons on the wall or some different things.
See, I was even thinking like we could have like different artwork.
Yeah.
For like different like seasons and like stuff like that. Like
I love that.
On the walls are just like displayed in the store.
Or I mean, what if it was not to cut you off,
right? Go ahead, yeah.
But like, what if it was even just like stuff that's like what Ronnie Feig from Kith always does, like a mood board for every season.
Yeah.
So what if that's what we displayed in store every season?
That'd be awesome.
Was just our mood boards for that season. We should start doing mood boards. Like
Yeah.
actually.
No, I'm down for
And
that.
just like
Yeah.
design wise, like just start
Yeah.
moving. Yeah.
No, that's a good idea.
Facts. We should.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to yeah.
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 Yeah. So yeah, a store is definitely something we both would love
Definitely
to
something we want.
do.
But I
Just
think
like
more than that too, like community,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, community. Like I think also something is like music. Like we both
Yeah.
love music, and I think it'd be cool to like just be in the music space.
I completely agree.
Like Zach from FTP.
Yeah.
He just has a studio installed in his home.
Yeah.
And he has like FTP records now. And he just
Right.
put out a song with Chief Keef.
Right, I
And a
saw
music
that
video
shit.
and everything. It was like
Right.
it was so sick.
Yeah.
Like something like that, or even just like in the past, like Zach has done a set at Lyrical Lemonade.
Right. Yeah, he did. He did DJ
Summer
set.
Smash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we learning to DJ would be so cool, and like
Yeah,
just doing
it
like
would be.
events or like a float events with like us DJing,
Yeah.
and like would be so cool.
Yeah, we talked about it on the pod like last spring, I think.
Yeah,
Just
we
doing
did,
like
yeah.
putting on events and shit. It would be cool. And like yeah, like I think like I said before, like just getting back to like community, just
Yeah,
like really like
exactly.
creating like a space for like-minded individuals that just
Right.
want to build. And
Yeah.
it's about growing and growing together and working and work ethic, you know.
Yeah.
Failing and continuing to try and trying different things
Yeah.
and continuing to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think there's like, and I feel like there's so much that in Chicago. I feel like we can really capture that.
Definitely, yeah.
I feel like, and like,
shout out JJ Goods real quick. He
Yeah.
just put out like a whole album of music.
oh
So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out
fuck
JJ
yeah.
Goods.
Shout out JJ Goods.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Local artist. He's also in the clothing space like us, and he just put out some music. So
Yeah.
I think definitely like this goes along with everything we were just talking about.
Yeah,
so,
no, for sure. I mean, yeah, like that's exactly what it's about. It's just trying shit
Yeah.
and being creative and being free-spirited and willing enough to just like try, you know? I feel like a lot of people have like fear of just like trying and trying new
Yeah.
things because like
No.
there's like the idea of like failure, but like
That's what Afloat is all about.
Yeah.
You just got to go for it. If it doesn't work the first time, you stay afloat. You keep doing it. and
Exactly.
You just achieve your goals.
yeah, no, definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, and like yeah, we need to keep we need to keep working. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, continuation of
We'll
work.
get there.
You know, we
We'll
will.
get there.
And I'm like excited for it. I feel like we do have something special, and like we've been sitting on it for
Definitely.
like 3 years,
Yeah.
and it's just a continuation of working on it. But I think like it's just like the more that we pick away and the more that we work and work and work, we'll like really
Yeah.
create something so focused and so
Yeah.
centered and so beautiful. Like I do believe that.
I do too. And it's like sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in like it hasn't worked yet.
Right.
Why is it not working?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan didn't win a championship for how many years? Like
A few.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
I mean,
few.
he started in '84. He didn't win a championship till the '90s, so it was at least
Yeah.
6 years. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it takes fucking time.
It takes time.
It takes
and that's
time.
like what you gotta like. That's what I have to realize. Like,
Oh, I do
it's not
too.
like-
Yeah, fuck yeah,
it's
you
like-
know?
It's easy to get down, but like
Yeah.
it doesn't. Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it wasn't. No, that shit wasn't.
As they say.
And like it's
So-
just yeah, and like I think what's so beautiful is also just like we do work. And like I think sometimes I will forget like dude, we fucking do shit every single week.
Yeah. One of the favorite float moments.
Yeah.
Was like, if some of y'all remember the collection we put out last winter with the patches, the
Yeah.
hoodies, and the balaclavas that didn't really end up working out.
Yeah.
But oh my god, like I was at Paolo's house
Yeah.
almost every day
Yeah.
for like a week
Yeah.
ironing
Yeah.
and like figuring out how we were gonna get that, like so you could design it yourself online and
Right.
like, everything. Like
Yeah, we worked.
That was like some of the most intense work we
Yeah.
put in for a float because we had a date and it was
Fuck
like
yeah.
these are coming out.
Yeah.
It's everything we have to get done for
Yeah.
them to come out. And we
And
just
it's gonna
did it.
happen. And we
Yeah.
worked hard so that it could happen. And
And it happened and it
it
didn't,
did.
it didn't work
It
out.
didn't
But
fucking work
it was
out.
like, it's still one of my favorite moments because it's just like, we just did everything we needed to do.
And we got that shit
it
done.
came together and it
Yeah.
was like, it was satisfying.
It was. It
Yeah.
fucking was satisfying. And I feel like too, like the same with just screen printing. And not even screen
Yeah.
printing like in our most recent times, but like when we were trying for like our spring summer drop
Right.
in what was that, 2021?
22.
22. It was, oh yeah, 22. I'm sorry. I mean, just like
Yeah. No.
fucking hard work and like we were
Labor.
just labor, just straight labor and confusion and just a continuation of more and more work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It was definitely work. And in the
Yeah.
end, we didn't end up screen printing anything that year. But I mean,
Yeah.
like one, we
yeah, we got
barely,
one piece. Yeah, we
like,
got one piece.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing that's just like so wild that like I think I do like forget about is just like the fact that we've done this for so fucking long, and the fact that
We're in our third year.
we're in our third year, and just also the fact that like it just hasn't stopped. Like neither of us have looked at each other ever and been like, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
ever, not once. Has there been a I don't know? Has there been?
If there was, it wasn't said aloud. Like,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
never like thing we ever said to each other.
We never said it
Like,
to each other. We never
it's
have
like,
said it to each other. Yeah.
I don't think there hasn't been a moment like that yet.
No, there
right?
hasn't been
And
a
it's
moment.
like,
Yeah.
we both believe.
We both
Like,
believe, yeah, and it's just I think too, like it's almost just been a thing. It's like, yeah, it's just like it's I thought about the other day, like what if I did just stop doing a flow? Like what would I even like? What would my life be like? Like what would it like? You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah.
and it's not like, and that's not me saying like, you know, everything is like a float all the time for me. Like that's not exactly how it is. Although like we do put a lot of fucking time in this. Like
Yeah.
you know, I just thought about it and it's like, I don't know. And I was like, would I
Yeah.
still have like that kind of like thing at the end of the day? Like, hey, I'm still working towards this though.
Right. Yeah.
Because this is something that we work towards like every single day.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just interesting for me to think about that. I just couldn't like imagine. And I really don't imagine stopping. I don't feel a reason to.
No, I mean,
Fuck it.
we're not anywhere close to that yet. Like,
No, it doesn't, yeah.
It would take a lot.
Yeah, it would. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're just not gonna stop.
Right.
Like, we're just
Yeah.
gonna
I
continue.
mean, like, that's how it works.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's so much of a, you know, like, I feel like we know that we do have a good thing.
Yeah.
And we have a good idea.
And that's been like, there's been times where we're unsure.
Yeah.
But then there's times where we go and we sell at an event and people
Yeah.
like the stuff that we have, and
That's what I'm saying.
That's like such a good feeling and so
Yeah.
like reassuring to like
Yeah.
have that. Like,
It really is, bro. It really is. When people really look at it, they're like, yeah, I want this. That's like, and that's not to like discredit anyone that like hasn't bought or like just watches
Yeah.
or supports in different
and
ways.
it's not even like you have like when
Yeah.
people come up and buy something, people will come up and say like, "Oh, this is dope."
Yeah.
They don't buy it, but it's still like
It's
we
still
have
like, oh,
good
cool.
stuff.
Yeah,
And
it's
like,
it's still very just like crediting.
yeah.
And it's so yeah, no, I mean it really is special. It like comes across so much more like clear. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, when you and we talked about this before, when you put things out online, you're trying to appeal to people that have 1,000 other clothing brands shoving other pieces of clothing in their face.
And you're not gonna get feedback all
Yeah.
the time. Like people don't stop and say like, "Oh, I like this."
Right.
They just double tap or they just scroll up.
Or
and
they
it's
just
like,
continue to scroll.
and
Yeah, whatever it
you
is.
don't get the same like thing.
Right, exactly. Like you have the whole world as competitors online, but
Right.
when you're in an actual place, you have whoever's there.
Yeah.
And when you're there and you see the people that are actually like the creators behind it,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, you can like it really makes more sense. Like you can really it all
Yeah.
makes more sense. You really understand more. Like you
Yeah.
understand now.
And you
and
can,
like
and it's all about connecting in the community
Right.
and everything that we've been talking about. So
Yeah.
it all comes together.
No, it does. It really is special. And like, yeah, I mean, that's exactly why I was talking about just community earlier. I mean, just saying like, just being in person with other people. Some of my favorite things that I've been able to do since being in college, honestly, has been just being able to like hang out with people all the time and being with people constantly. And like, like being in like, or like hanging with like a big group of friends or whatever and like doing like small things like a movie night or whatever it might be. Like, I mean, it's just like, this is like the time to kind of really have that like community and stuff like
No, that's
that. And like,
great.
it's like that time. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, even like, it doesn't matter if you're in college or not. Like, we're young enough and we don't have enough responsibilities yet to have the ability to hang out and
Yeah.
like spend time together. And yeah, I think just like I want to incorporate a flow more into that, and I want to like understand just like how to do that more. Let's just think about that more.
Yeah.
Through different other events that we might put on, and just different things.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of potential, and I
There
feel like
is,
we
yeah.
can create a lot, and I'm
No,
fucking
yeah,
ready for it.
we can create a lot.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, Steve Jobs said like once recently in like my entrepreneurship class, so like he said like when you get old enough, you realize that like you can like kind of shape like the universe and like the world
Yeah.
to how you want it. Like, and it's not like not like to how you want it, but it's just like
You can have
you can have an impact, you can affect because like all the like everyone else is just the same as you, really.
Yeah.
Everyone else is all the same, so you can impact. You just kind of have to,
Right.
Yeah.
And like I've read books and I've read things, and like something that stood out to me, I mean in one of the books that I read was like that like humans are oftentimes like at their most high productive years, and like um when they are like older,
Yeah.
like 40 and up, like 40 to 60 is when you can like you are like had the life experience
Yeah.
and like also the drive,
Yeah.
and like if you create that within yourself to like really do a lot
Yeah.
like with what you want to do.
Yeah. And that's like, that's it.
Yeah.
Doing a lot with what you want to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't say any of that very well, but
Oh, you're good,
you get what I'm
honestly.
saying.
I know exactly what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
It's just, like, it all comes back to that. I do want to, like, do everything. Like, I want to try a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting my haircut today. I was like, I would love to learn how to give someone a fade.
Yeah.
Think about, how, like, I know you don't experience it because, you don't get a fade.
Right.
You have, though.
I've gotten my hair cut short.
Yeah, you got your haircut short. You got it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, think about how, like, enjoyable it is to get a fade. Like, just, isn't it very kind of relaxing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then like if you go to the right place.
If you go to the right place. If you go to the right place, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, think about how enjoyable it would be to give someone else a fade.
Yeah.
And also know how to do that and just watch how
And
to
just
do that.
like be able to like sculpt someone's hair into
Yeah.
like such like a finished product. Like,
Right.
And like yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty fucking cool.
There's like that you should go on YouTube because like I've seen videos like that are like people like this all the crazy techniques and like everything like it's cool.
Oh, are you talking about like the? It's like what the fuck is it called? Like non-intentional ASMR, but it's like the haircut review ones. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Wait, no, I don't know. I think I'm talking. I don't know. I don't. It's not like it's supposed to be. It's not ASMR, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like it can be
It
soothing
can
in
be
that way.
soothing,
'Cause,
right,
like,
right.
yeah.
Is it one dude who always gets like a haircut somewhere at a different
No,
place?
it's not. It's like a barber.
Oh, it's
Who's
one.
like
Oh, it's a
doing
barber.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
and like
okay.
some people come in and like they just have like crazy long like
Yeah.
dreadlocks and stuff, and they're like, get rid of it, and it just like goes like to a fade, and it's like
That's
it's
awesome.
crazy, like
Yeah.
like it's just such a big transformation, and like
Oh, it
being the
is.
one to do that is pretty cool.
It
Like,
is.
and like doing it well.
Yeah,
and
it's
everything.
it's fucking cool, and like I think too, just like that level of craft, like I think is so interesting.
Right.
Just like being so good at one specific thing.
Yeah.
I don't. Would you be upset with that
What do you
in
mean?
life if you only get really good at like one specific thing?
I mean, I feel like I'd rather that than be like. Well, actually, it's an interesting question because like I was gonna say I'd rather be that than be able to like be like okay at a bunch
At
of
a bunch
things,
of
but
things,
like
yeah.
it actually kind of be cool to just like do a bunch of things, and,
Right.
like
No,
get
it
to
would be.
try everything out a little bit.
Right.
But like I think there's definitely something to like just being like able to do like amazing things and being so good at like one thing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Like that's how I feel. Like it'd be really cool to just like master your craft at like one specific like
Sure.
job, profession, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
I mean, but then also it's not like you don't have interest in like other ones, and like you kind of do other like shit on the side, you know.
Yeah.
But just like that, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there is something so special to just like really knowing like how to like change, like the way that like I've thought about it recently, especially just like work ethic wise, is like I played hockey for 14 years or whatever, right? Like
Really?
yeah,
Wow, I didn't realize you played that long.
yeah, I played for 14 years or
Yeah.
so. And I continue to, not like, actually in like a league or
Just
anything,
for
but
fun.
just
Yeah.
for fun. But like towards like later in like, my time of playing, I got so good at like my wrist shot
Yeah.
that I knew how to shoot it right, left, high, low, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Just by minor switches.
Yeah.
In the way I shot it, by my release, whatever it was, the
Yeah.
way where the puck was, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's something so cool about that.
Like you just are really good at one aspect of the game.
It's not even like that, but just having that ability.
Yeah.
To just
yeah.
know how to do all that. And it's
Like-
kind of the same in golf too.
But and billiards, bro. Like we were
Yeah.
watching billiards, and it's like the way they manipulate the ball is
Yeah.
so crazy. Like
Yeah.
like they can shoot it, and it will like just they can make it go wherever they want.
Right.
And it's crazy.
Right.
Like just
Exactly.
getting that level of like precision and detail is just
Right.
kind of amazing. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And I feel like that through fucking everything though.
Right.
Like I wanna be able to get to that level through like my drawing class. Like I
Right.
wanna be able to get to that type of precision level.
Yeah.
And just through different things, and I mean golf would be awesome too as well. But I'm just not I'm gonna work at that. But I mean, how real is that gonna be?
Right.
It's fucking difficult. But just those different things in life too. I mean, and it's the same with cooking too. Dude, all of COVID, I made bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Yeah.
I can make a bacon, egg, and cheese in any kitchen, and it looks like a dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's just something so beautiful to perfecting something,
Right.
and
No,
just
there is.
knowing how to do it perfectly every
Yeah.
single time without fail.
There's
Fucking love it.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
When someone can do something like that.
Yeah. It's really craft. It's master of craft. I love it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things in life.
Yeah. I didn't think we were gonna come here, but it's
Yeah.
an interesting conversation.
It
for
is.
Sure. Yeah.
Definitely a different one on the Afloat podcast than
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Fuck. What else do you got? Do you got anything else? What's up? Oh, you want to talk about SZA?
Oh yeah, we can talk.
Let's talk about SZA.
Let me just
Take a look.
check
Take a
my
look. Take a
list
look.
real quick, just make sure.
Watching these fucking Bears right now. Oh, I don't think it's great. 19-6. Great. Good job. Wow. What a show. What a showing.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about SZA?
Tell me about
obviously
it.
I can.
Right.
But yeah, I went to the SZA concert
Yeah.
at the United Center Tuesday,
Yeah.
the 10th. Good show.
Yeah?
Great show. Yeah. Something really cool that like I didn't even really think about until the show was over was the was how it was like a movie. Because
Yeah?
like the way it was introduced was like a movie. Like um
What's her album called? SOS?
SOS.
And it's
Yeah.
the SOS tour? Is
Yeah.
that what it's called? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
And I didn't even like I thought it was cool, but like I didn't really like put like the show with like the as like a movie um until the end. And I kind of wish that I had
Yeah.
like note like maybe there would have been like more things that would have been more like movie like within the show if I had been like thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like it starts and it like is like TDE presents
Yeah.
SOS tour or whatever. And then at the end it like rolls the credits
Yeah.
basically. And it's really cool because it like she in the credits is like everyone that's involved in the show. Like hair, makeup,
Yeah.
sound, lights,
Yeah.
everybody. And it's like artists don't usually do that. I feel
No.
like you don't get to see the name of everyone that's behind the scenes and like
Yeah.
they give credit. So I thought that was cool. Cuz like
Yeah.
that's not at every show. It's
Yeah,
like where you
no.
get to where everyone that was played a part was like mentioned at some point.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Yeah,
And especially like when it comes to like SZA and like a
Yeah.
lot of like I
Yeah.
feel like female performers as well, like there is a lot more of like, hair and
Yeah.
makeup and like a lot of like
yeah.
things like
I
that.
mean,
Just not to
yeah.
discount any male performers. I
No,
mean,
of
it's
course.
probably all the same, but I don't know.
But like
Feels like there might be different.
I mean, yeah, definitely when you get to like outfit changes and like
Right,
stuff
there's-
like that.
yeah.
Like, yeah. But I mean, just with like a stadium tour, there's just
Right.
so many people involved, like logistically and like
Yeah.
everything. So it's just cool to like, get your name on the screen, even if it's at the end, like,
Yeah.
just for a second. But like, yeah. And
So
then
cool.
it's just like, we saw Tyler,
Yeah.
I've seen Travis,
Yeah.
like this what people can do within a stadium to kind of like transport you into their universe is
Yeah.
so cool.
So cool.
Because like Tyler like he made it into like there was like a boat and there was like, he
Yeah.
was like traveling within the show and it
Yeah.
was like that part because his whole album was kind of about traveling
Right.
and like with Travis he had the roller coaster and it was like he
Right.
turned the stadium into a theme park.
Yeah.
But it says it was like she got on a life raft and there was a lighthouse on the other side of the
Oh,
stadium. And she was
shit,
like
really?
floating in the air throughout and it like you don't even think that you're in the United Center anymore.
Right.
Like it's just crazy. So like when someone can actually like because at smaller shows,
Yeah.
it's just a performance.
Right.
But this is like it was like a movie, like
It's a movie,
like
Theatrical.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like there's just so
Okay.
much more you can do when you're in a space like that. So
Definitely.
it's just cool in that aspect.
Very true. And it's funny, and it's
Yeah.
now that like I think about that, like I think about when I saw Kendrick.
Right.
Damn was very theatrical.
Damn was
Extremely
an
theatrical.
amazing performance. The
Amazing
Damn tour
performance.
was like he was on stage doing like intense like dancing and moving and like
Yeah.
karate and whatever for
Yeah.
like 2 hours.
Yeah, and he was
Like,
rocking Fear. You remember those Fear God joggers he was rocking?
No.
He was always rocking Fear God joggers.
Was
and it
he?
so
I just remember like
fucking
the
cool.
all yellow like karate suit or whatever.
And
but,
it was
like,
Fear
yeah.
God. It was all
Yeah,
Fear God.
I actually didn't know that. That's cool,
Yeah,
but, like,
so lit.
but yeah, I was like, I mean, yeah, it's just like when you can transform like basketball stadium into
Yeah.
like your own universe.
Yeah.
Is cool. Like,
Oh,
when you can
completely.
do stuff like that, it makes the performance amazing. So,
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
and like definitely like I said, Kendrick, but also
Right.
dude, J. Cole for me as well. Because
Really?
you didn't see J. Cole. He
No.
came out in a prison suit when it was 4 hours only. He came out in a prison suit, and he like very much was like you could hear like jail cells opening and shit as he was walking out and stuff. It was very theatrical,
yeah,
and it stayed very theatrical throughout the night and stuff. And it wasn't like they were like such like scenes to like anything like that. Like it wasn't really like broadcasting anything outside of just like the video of him like
yeah,
singing. But it was really fucking cool. And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, it was also very theatrical. It's
Yeah.
funny. I hadn't thought about that. And it's like, for me, there's always kind of somewhat of a drawback for people that are performing at the United Center.
really.
because it's just so big, and
Right.
because it's
Yeah, it's
like
less intimate and whatever. Yeah.
it's less intimate, but it's also just so big, and like GA can be very expensive
Yeah, to get good
compared
seats
to
definitely can be expensive compared to other venues. But
right, like
yeah.
going to Drake, like Drake would have been awesome to see. You
Yeah,
know?
that is one tour I wish I had tried harder to go to.
Yeah, but think about how much fucking money it
Yeah.
was. Like it was a joke,
Yeah.
and to be GA, because like honestly, like at this
Yeah.
point, like dude, I really only want to be GA.
Yeah, I mean, to
Honestly,
be honest,
Yeah.
like
some
what
shows
you said about the United Center, like I actually think like
sitting is fun or being in seats.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like
Depends.
there's certain sections I've been in,
Yeah.
and like if you can get a good like it doesn't even matter how close you are in the section, like
Yeah.
you get a good show.
Facts. No,
like,
yeah, that's facts.
like I don't think there's that many seats at the United Center where you would be like, this just sucks.
Yeah.
Like like it's not
Yeah.
obviously it's not gonna suck, but like there I've been to a couple shows where it's like I have a good view. Like I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this view. Like
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the show. So it's
Definitely.
like
And you went to Renaissance tour as well.
I did.
So very much of the same.
Yeah.
I mean, Renaissance tour was very theatrical, wasn't it?
It
Wasn't it very theatrical?
I don't know about
How theatrical was it,
I
Caleb?
don't know like if I would say theatrical,
Yeah.
but there was definitely a lot of performance involved. Like
Yeah.
more than just like the music. Like
Right.
it was obviously like there was dancing and like yeah, there was like I wouldn't say costumes, but like obviously a lot of different outfits and
Outfit changes and all that, yeah.
like, yeah, it was very it was
Yeah.
like a lot of performance and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. I mean, and it's true. Artists get so much more creative liberty when they have those giant arenas.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And like I thought about like, wouldn't it be awesome to just be on a tour?
In what aspect?
Any, not like any,
Okay.
but like just like going city to city to city and like doing all that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's like you're like every day you get up and you
Yeah.
have to perform and
Yeah.
like so there's like a lot of that.
There's
and
that,
I
yes.
feel like it gets exhausting. For
Oh,
sure.
definitely gets
like-
exhausting.
So I don't. What aspect are you like?
Just the coolness of the traveling.
I guess.
It'd be fucking awesome. Would it not? What, you wouldn't want to do that?
I mean, but like
Think about if you're doing it like some of these people. Like, think about the way Kendrick does it, the way SZA probably does it. Like, fucking PJs everywhere.
okay, you mean private jets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So like the thing is like if you are Taylor Swift
Yeah.
and you're performing Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah.
and you got the whole rest of the week to like travel, and then like you can spend some time in the city or something. Like
Yeah.
obviously Taylor Swift, it's hard for her to go anywhere. But, like,
Yeah,
you know
it
what I mean?
is.
But like,
It's crazy. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that in a second.
but like, just if you're like bro, Life of St. Pablo tour.
Yeah.
He was doing every day.
Yeah,
I think
he
he had a
was.
show. He had a day where there was multiple shows.
Yeah.
Like, he did one at like noon, and then he did one at the night.
Are you serious?
I think I could be wrong about that, but he was doing every day.
Yeah, he
He
was.
has to be hospitalized, bro.
Yeah, he
because,
did.
Like, it's just such intense travel.
That's
So,
that's an extreme level.
Yeah.
That's like that I do know, but like I feel like that's too extreme. Like
Yeah.
tours where they're set up like correctly, like it's not like that.
But I mean,
Because that was fucked.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that was intense.
That was intense as
tour.
shit.
And
That was intense
And it
as
was
shit.
a long tour, but like
More of like the Taylor Swift Eras tour.
yeah, or like I mean, even if you're talking about like I'm trying to think. But yeah, like someone who like yeah, I guess Taylor Swift. They perform on the weekends and then they
Right.
kind of like they have like Monday through Thursday or whatever,
Yeah.
like where they're not performing and they probably get to like have some free time. Or
Right.
whatever. But like yeah, I don't know. I kind of see what you're saying.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool. Especially if you're going like all over the world. Like if you're doing a fucking world tour, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, definitely.
Like imagine you're doing like 3 days in Paris or something like that, and then
Yeah.
you go to like
yeah,
like Germany, and then
Yeah,
like you're through Europe.
yeah. You do get to see the world in a very like rapid way. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Kind of.
but it's also like
It's also kind of shitty.
it's a work trip.
Yeah, it is.
For them. So
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
is.
you're not it's not a vacation. So
Yeah, no.
so I don't know.
No, facts. You bring a very literal side to it, which I do
Yeah.
respect. I'm very much in like, imagine waking up, getting on a plane, going somewhere, doing some shit, and then waking up and getting on another plane to go somewhere else.
Bro, they don't spend the night.
Oh, I know. Well, I know. Sometimes they do, but yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely there's times where they get off stage and then go right
Yeah.
to the fucking. Because, dude, remember seeing Cole Bennett get in the taxi when he was leaving there with
Yeah.
Lemonade
Yeah.
and just rush off?
Yeah.
He was going to a fucking private jet with ski mask to go to like LA or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Ski Mask say that or something?
Yeah, it was like on one of their stories. or something.
Oh, okay.
But can you imagine? How cool would that be?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely crazy.
Yeah, and like one time.
But
Sorry, no, go ahead.
okay, but you remember the ASAP tour? We saw ASAP Rocky.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
And bro, we had to wait outside 4 hours, 5 hours. I mean, we got there early to plan to wait, but the show didn't start until 10.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to start way earlier because like they showed up late.
Yeah.
And it was like the second or third day of the tour, and it was like they just like got screwed up logistically.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like he's just driving from city to city.
Yeah, I know.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing like cool about traveling like, when you're doing that.
He's on a tour bus. He's hanging.
He's living on a bus.
Think about what he's doing though. He's hanging with his friends. Just
Who's coming with him?
Playboy Cardi's coming with him. It was him and Cardi. You telling me you don't want to be on that bus?
Bro, what is Playboy Cardi gonna have to say?
They're not gonna have to say anything. They're just gonna hang. They're gonna be weird. I don't know. Cardi and ASAP Rocky, they're hanging out, doing shit.
Sure.
Think about being on that trip with them. Think about being in different cities with Playboy Cardi and ASAP Rocky just in that time of 2019.
Yeah. Okay. All right. A little bit.
Right?
A little bit. Sorry, what were you gonna say though?
I don't even fucking remember. It doesn't matter. It was good though. That was good. I like that. It's a fun argument. Logistically, yeah, it is kind of ass, but it seems fun.
Yeah.
Um,
You're sleeping on a bus
Fuck it.
for months.
Yeah. Month or two? Why not? Helps the vertebrae. What else? Hockey?
You want to inform me a little bit about the Blackhawks?
Yeah, we can talk Hawks.
Or what else did you want to talk about?
No, that's the end.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, outside of that, it's not much else.
Yeah.
Hawks have been decent though.
Okay.
Hawks
I
been
know
decent.
they had some tougher matchups to start the season.
Yeah, they
but-
do. They've
Yeah.
been kind of getting
Yeah.
fucked this first like week or so. Like month, honestly. It's just like we're
Just playing better teams.
October, we're just playing better teams, but it's good. It's good for the team.
Yeah.
We're very young and we're very
Yeah.
new, and we're playing also other teams that have a lot of young. We played Montreal.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday. We played Montreal last night, Saturday night, and they're like where we want to be in like a year or like at the end of the season.
Yeah.
They have a lot of young like presence, but they're pretty skilled and very fast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking to get to.
Yeah. Blackhawks had the first pick in the
Yeah.
last draft, so obviously they were pretty bad last year.
Yeah, we were
And-
horrible last year.
And like, you're not expected to be like this, but you're expected
No.
to be good in a couple years.
Yeah, we're expected to be good in time. I
Yeah.
think that like what's great about for me, like from the fans' perspective, is that we haven't had an interesting team to watch in about 4 years, maybe 3-4 years, maybe more than that, maybe five.
Yeah.
5 really. And it's not that it's like we not only have an interesting team to watch, we have a new team to watch. It's not just Kane and Taves anymore, because it was still that even last season.
Yeah, and it's like obviously like once you're out of your prime,
Yeah.
like you're only gonna get worse, and like even if you're a great player, like
Yeah,
You're
and
on-
it's like Kane is still a great player. Like Kane
Yeah.
can still be a top like 15 offenseman in the
Okay.
NHL. Completely, I
Yeah.
believe. But the thing is that like we didn't have the pieces to go around Kane and
Right,
Taves anymore.
right.
We weren't working towards that, and it was
Yeah.
just a confusing time for like the Hawks and like, okay, what are we doing? Are we rebuilding completely, or are we still trying to work around Kane and Taves? Like, what's the idea? What's happening and stuff like that? And our past GM Stan Bowman was so just kind of fucked because he kind of just started ushering it. Like we started signing players like Seth Jones and Marc-Andre Fleury, who were like kind of Hollywood players. Like both like Marc-Andre Fleury is a really good goalie, or was a really good goalie, still kind of is.
Yeah.
Um,
But you have a different goalie now for the Hawks?
we have a different goalie, but like we
Yeah.
just brought in these players that were like it seems like we're trying to go for the cup, but like we're still like lagging behind because we just don't have all the pieces yet.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
you know, so that was like, and that was like 2, 3 years ago, and now we're just at a point where everyone's new,
Yeah.
and everything is new. We have Connor Bedard, we have Seth Jones still, we have
Yeah.
Mrazek and Soderblom, we have Anthony Siu, who looks promising,
Yeah.
Vlasic, Connor Murphy, like all these guys, and I'm obviously Tyler Johnson, missing a few for sure, but I mean, it's just new and it's fucking interesting, and
Yeah.
you want to watch. Like I
Yeah.
want to watch every night. I'm paying attention to the schedule. I want to see. I want to see what's happening.
If the Bulls did something like that,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
it would be, and it's so I don't even know where they are.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I haven't been paying attention to anything. I have no reason.
Yeah, I
to.
haven't looked at any of the preseason or anything.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I feel
Yeah.
bad.
We officially don't care about the Bulls.
Yeah.
Until they do something.
Yeah.
For the team.
And like, yeah, it's just sad. Like, and it's not even like, oh, I don't care about the Bulls. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch another NBA team. I'm just not really gonna watch
Yeah.
the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the Bulls just aren't.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but then like I got really into the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
So like I will
facts.
probably watch the playoffs.
Yeah,
But like regular season, like the whole. Well, I mean, they're doing like an in-season tournament now.
right.
So like that might be interesting.
That could be
But
interesting.
like the whole thing was like the Lakers sucked, and then at the deadline they added all these pieces, and now they're making a playoff run.
Right.
So it's like the regular season only has so much like meaning anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. So, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of the NBA I feel is so saturated, so saturated,
Yeah.
and just like not worth paying attention to. I just don't. I don't feel a need for
Yeah.
it.
I might tune in a little bit to like Wembanyama or like
Facts. Yeah.
Damon Giannis or something, but
Yeah. Yeah, and like I don't know, I guess there's just nothing there's been nothing that's been like exciting to me in recent time with the NBA.
yeah,
Like just like, you know, and I'm not against basketball. I fuck with basketball. I enjoy watching it, like, you know, but like there's just been nothing that's actually like excited me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I should watch
yeah.
because this is happening or because he's playing or whatever.
You might watch the March Madness though. Like,
Oh,
I
for
feel
sure.
like
Yeah,
college
we're gonna.
basketball
No, no, no.
is
We're doing.
great.
Oh, yeah, we're going fucking crazy in March Madness.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be intense.
yeah.
Oh my God. Maybe one of the best March Madness moments ever was last year.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Live on the
You
podcast.
gotta go back to the. I'll try to find it. I'll link it or something in the description or something.
Yeah.
But like, or yeah, if you're watching on YouTube or something. But
We gotta make that as a clip.
yeah, we
Just
do.
the sound. Just the
Yeah,
sound we need. as a clip.
Because I picked a 15 seed to upset a 2 seed in the first round,
Yeah.
and it happened.
It can happen live.
And James texted me. Our friend James, who we do a bracket with every year,
Yeah.
texted me while we were doing the podcast, like, your Princeton pick might be the best pick of all time.
Yeah.
And again, but we were doing it on Paul's computer, so we all saw it. It's just like crazy.
It was fucking ridiculous. It was just like, no way. Then we checked it and we just freaking Caleb freaked
Because,
out.
I mean, that honestly made my bracket a little bit, like...
Oh yeah, it made it like a threatening bracket.
Yeah.
It made it threatening. Yeah,
Because obviously everyone else picked the 2 seed.
right. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. Great moment on Flow
Yeah.
podcast history.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. You got anything else to say, Caleb?
No, good pod today.
Great pod.
We'll wrap it up here.
Wrap it up.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. Flow Podcast.
We love you. Stay afloat.